Hey, everybody. Here we are with James Scanlon from Connected Plumbing. James, how are you?
Very well. Thank you, Paul. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. So this is all about BNI Meet the Members. And you've been a member of BNI for the last, I'm thinking 6 or 8 months.
Yep, just over 8 months now.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself and then a little bit about your business, Connected Plumbing.
Sure. So James Scanlon, I am originally from Sudbury. Grew up in Sudbury until I was 11. We moved here. My family moved here when I was 11, and I've been in North Bay ever since. I've got 2 small, wonderful children, and we call North Bay home. I've been plumbing in the community now for almost 11 years. Wow. We live down on Mac West. I went to Whitfield. I went to Canadore. I went to Nipissing. Prior to plumbing, I worked some time in the hospital. I did some welding and fitting. So, I've made North Bay my home, and I'm going to be here for the rest of the time.
That's awesome. And you have, like you said, you have 2 young, is it daughters? Both are daughters?
2 young daughters. Yep. Hallie and Nev, 7 and 9. And yeah, they're great. Awesome. Connected Plumbing. I got into plumbing. Because I needed a secure job, and I knew that I wanted to do something with my hands, and never looked back. And I launched the business in 2016, kind of on the back burner, and then made it a full-time gig this past March. It kind of lined up with COVID, not necessarily because of COVID, but we just happened to launch this past March, and we've been providing plumbing service in the community now, and we're doing great. Business is good.
I can speak to it. I mean, you were here at our house doing some plumbing upstairs, downstairs. So I thank you for your great services. Your team is incredible. Thank you so much. So you are now Secretary Treasurer of our BNI North Bay Nipissing chapter. So thank you for taking that on. That's
correct.
Awesome. And tell us a little bit about why BNI. Why did you join? What did you see in it? And now that you've been in it for a little bit, tell us a little bit about that.
So another member brought me into one of the meetings as a visitor. I was immediately impressed by the crowd sitting at the table. They're all like-minded business people. So I was skeptical at first, but as soon as you sit down and you become part of one of the meetings, or you visit one of the meetings, you realize you're dealing with a bunch of other professionals who are all like-minded. So that was a big thing for me, right? BNI is a referral network, but it's also about making those personal connections with other business owners in the community, right. and making friends, right? You're making friends with the people, you're trusting them, they're trusting you. And it's a big word of mouth campaign, and you can't beat that. Can't beat that in North Bay. North Bay is just small enough that word of mouth is key. Your reputation is huge in North Bay, and BNI with the other members makes a really nice, strong partnership and gets you a great reputation. And also you want to be able to refer other people other than yourself to other members in the community. I was on a walk last night, and I ran into a customer of mine, and their big praise to me was, we had just moved to North Bay, and you were the first contractor in, and I was able to provide them with referrals for windows, referrals for electrical, referrals for insurance, and all through BNI, my BNI connections. If I wasn't part of BNI, I wouldn't know those people. And that's the big gain for me and for the community.
That's awesome. And, being that I've been involved in the last 2 years, you build relationships with people like yourself. So we get to know you, trust you, and like you. And we know when we hand a referral to you, you're going to treat that referral with the best of service, and everything that you'll bring to the table in a timely fashion. So,
right. I think another thing with BNI, that's special about BNI, is you have to be accountable, right? You're accountable because it's not just your reputation anymore on the line. It's really the whole group's reputation, right? If you're getting referred to somebody from another member of BNI, well, you're representing yourself, but you're also representing that team, the BNI team that you're part of. The BNI chapter is one big organization. That's not really, a true organization in the sense that, you're all, making money together, but it's that reputation, the BNI reputation.
Right. That's awesome. James, listen, thank you so much for hopping on. Thanks for stepping up to Secretary Treasurer for this year. That's awesome. We appreciate that. And I guess we'll see you on our weekly meeting.
Great. Thanks for having me, Paul.
All right. Thank you so much, eh?
Take care.
Okay, bye.